Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Gemini today, and I have asked my guides and spirit to bring a message through the cards that will be specific but also deeply meaningful for you as you navigate your spiritual journey this week. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I strongly encourage you to subscribe so that you can stay in consistent support from this information every week, this channeled information from Spirit. So let's get straight to your reading. It's really kind of makes me laugh. You're like, wild child will not be tamed this week. We've got the Four of Pentacles for the energy around you. So this is talking about some kind of control or restriction being put on you. And I feel like this is being imposed from the outside. So this might be happening at work or with a significant other or another like family relationship where you're just you're hitting somebody's control a bit and they don't want you to do things a certain way, or just you feel restricted. You're so rebellious. You react with the Queen of Cups. You're like, hell no. I'm not, I'm going to flow. I'm going to do my thing. I'm just going to, whatever feels right to me is what I'm going to do. This Four of Pentacles is a very like methodical kind of, I just want to say like controlling energy, whereas Queen of Cups is all about flow and feeling and intuition, and it's a lot more creative, outside the box kind of thinking than this Four of Pentacles. So it's interesting because both of these cards reach inward, but it's a different kind of inward. The Queen of Cups listens inward so that she can express outward, whereas the Four of Pentacles tries to bring everything in. So it tries to control from the outside in. So it's really interesting because the outside in is coming to touch you, you who is trying to go from the inside out. So this might also be some restrictions on your creativity, on your self-expression, the way you're talking. Somebody who might be trying to kind of limit you in what you're saying or what you're putting out there. Either way, you're like, I am not going with that. So your advice is a little bit kind of meet in the middle. We've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Two of Pentacles, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. And what was this other card? The Four. So you've got 2, 3, 4 of Pentacles. So this Hanged Man, as well as the Two of Pentacles, is trying to tell you we need to come to the middle. We need to find the balance between the two. The Hanged Man has the energy of change your perception a little bit. There's something about these restrictions which might actually make your creativity stronger. It might give you a little more stability, or it might give you a little bit more focus. And that's what we see here with the Three of Pentacles. Rather than opposing this person or opposing this energy, you're actually being asked to work with them so that you can build something together. And yes, it might be slower than the pace you want to go. Pentacles are not known for moving fast. You're like, I've got it already. I know where we're going. But you're kind of being asked to slow down and work with this energy a little bit more. So, I know rebellious Gemini, you just want to go do what you want to do. But for some reason, they're asking you to find this harmony between just a wild flow and then a very contained thing. So sometimes the problem with the flow being too wild is that it's erratic, or it can't really be developed fully because it doesn't ever find its place on earth. It doesn't really find its place grounded into reality. It just stays a concept, or it stays an emotion. And then sometimes the Four, by being so boxed in, doesn't learn how to flow. So it's asking you to really come to grips with these two opposing energies and balance them a lot more. And when you surrender to this balance, you're actually going to find a really interesting kind of creative endeavor, a really interesting kind of, guys, give me a word here. A really interesting kind of outcome that you wouldn't have maybe realized. And the other benefit of that is that the relationship with this other person is going to become stronger. Now, what I love about this that I've just noticed, I don't know if you can see on my Three of Pentacles woman, she's got some purple markings. this card is all blue and purple. So it's like the creativity and the free flow and the openness of this card leaves her mark on what they're trying to create. So it's really awesome, the idea of bringing these energies together, allowing you to harmonize. And if this is something that you've been struggling with yourself, like these conflicting energies within yourself, that's also a very clear message. So the Four of Pentacles is kind of like that engineer, very in the box kind of thinking, and this Queen of Cups is like hippie artist, flow, do whatever. And sometimes those two forces within us are, you can have both abilities, but it's like never the twain shall meet. But this week it's about allowing them to touch each other and to allow the control to release, allow the structure to be a little less constricting, but also calming down this rebellious flow a little bit so that it can use its creativity in a much more constructive way. So this is not about just saying whatever you want to say. This is about trying to learn how to build a better relationship or a better style of communicating between people. And I think it's also just literally getting something on the ground, getting something made solid. We have all these pentacles. It's no longer like in the creative space. This is about bringing it down to earth and allowing it to really start to grow on the earth. So I'm excited to know what that means for you. If this resonated, please let me know in the comments because I'm really curious, to see how it has manifested in your world. And if you're curious for a more one-on-one personal message, I do have some readings available this week through Zoom. TrueGuidanceTarot.com will give you more information. And last thing, if you've always wanted to learn the tarot, but maybe you're intimidated or you're not sure how to channel your intuition, I'm offering tarot classes as well online, and you can find out more information again at TrueGuidanceTarot.com. So I will leave you with that and wish you an awesome week. Can't wait to hear what happens for you next week, and I'll see you then.